What's up, people? It's your boy Ultimate Shinobi. Today, I'm going to talk about how to do the Liberty Falls Easter eggs as fast as possible and how to do this as efficient as possible so that you can also do the solo. Now, as you can see, I am solo in this game, and you can also do this. It's very straightforward. It's probably the easiest of all the Easter eggs, and yeah, you do not need to use bubble gums in this particular playthrough. However, if you do want to use bubble gums, it makes it even easier and it makes it even more efficient. So without further ado, let's dive into the steps uh to necessary for you to do in order to do this Easter egg. Now, if you have not followed me, kindly drop a like, subscribe so you can see more videos from me in the future. Enough ranting, now let's get on to the steps. Okay, so when you load into your game, I will advise you come with a very good weapon. One such weapon will be probably the ASG shotgun, or you can come with an LMG with a lot of bullets like this. Um, XM4. It's really great. It has a lot of bullets, so you don't get to reload as often because without quick reload, without speed cooler, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to reload as fast as you want. So having a gun that has a lot of bullets is going to be very beneficial into doing this particular part of the Easter egg as efficient as possible, and you need to do this as early as possible, probably or around 6 like this, so it makes sure the zombies are not getting too strong for your weapon. And also, if you, like I said, if you want to use a gobble gum like war power, and then you're using a weapon like the GS45, that is going to make this part a lot more easier. However, we are not going to do that. We are going to go with the whatever weapon we have right now. So as you can see, I kept 2 zombies alive just because you do not want to flip rounds carelessly here, because the more the round goes, the stronger the zombies become, and then the tougher it is to kill them, and then you start needing even much more stronger weapons, or maybe a pack a punch weapon. So like you see, we are in the bowling alley here. We already got the first part of the Easter egg is actually coming into the bowling alley here. You open the finance area so that you can get the valve, like you just see I did, and then you come into the bowling alley here. You come and interact with this meter right here, and then you make sure you interact on the water pressure keeps rising. So at the end of it, you get a gauge which is going we are going to use in building our jet gun, which is very important in this Easter egg. So yeah, all we are doing right now is just training the zombies. You're training them. If you don't know how to train zombies, I will advise you really learn how to do this, because for when it comes to zombies, training zombies is going to be always very important. You need to learn the art of training zombies, because most of the time, or a lot of the time, you are going to need to keep some zombies alive, and then you need to avoid them or something like that. So yeah, and also, if you notice, I'm still on round 7 here, and now we are totally on round 8. This is where I drop the curtains here. I like to spend like 2 rounds there and take some time, because you can also get a lot of essence from the blue-eyed zombies, that comes from you interacting with the meter. After that, you want to come into the church here. You come to this cemetery beside the church. You're going to be looking for a particular zombie, a zombie with a heart on his head. It's very distinct. You are going to be able to distinguish these zombies. These zombies will not, that particular one will not run after you. It's actually going to be doing, like, acting different than the rest of the zombies, and it's easy to identify this zombie. You're going to need, this zombie is called the Grand Keeper. So you are going to need to kill this zombie to get a key which you are going to need to open the shed area. This is the zombie right here, and then you get the two shed kill after killing this zombie. And then after that, we want to keep some zombies alive. Like I said, you do not want to start, flip around unnecessarily. You do not want to flip around unnecessarily. You want to do this on early rounds, because like I said, the more the rounds go, the tougher the zombies become. After you get the handbrake, the next thing to do would probably be to, um, get the wiring, the last part of the jet gun. On round 10, however, if you have a crate power, a wonder bar, gobble gum, you could have done this part on even round 8, just like that. You skip the part where you need to build the jet gun entirely, and then just use your jet gun that you brought from the crate to do this part. But because we do not want to use gobble guns, we have to wait to round 10. Also, waiting to round 10, means we can get a blue rarity uh, from doing this Easter egg on the church thing, where you throw a grenade or whatever to, that particular spot I just threw it, and then you get goodies like this. So now what we're trying to do right now is wait till around 11. I'm going to show you how to, because you need to have enough essence. Doing this Easter egg, I'm never going to advise anyone to do it without epic rarity weapon. Of course, I've done it on blue rarity. It is not impossible, it is just a little bit harder, or rather it's just more harder. So we are trying to, yeah. So what you want to do here is come around this side on round 11, and wait until the mangler is trying to shoot you, and then you shoot directly into the mangler cannon, which lets you detach it from the mangler's arm. So we are going to need this cannon to, to open this particular shop right here, which we are going to need to look for something on the floor. So yeah, actually you could do this part without, without you waiting till round 11. Like I said, if you are using gobble gums, you can, totally use raindrop to change your weapon to rarity level, so you will not really need to get a lot of to save savages. So but right now we are trying to save savages, we are not trying to spend it unnecessarily. So now we come inside there, you interact with these piles on the floor. You can try that. So there are a couple of them until you find what you're looking for. So that's what we are looking for right there. But yeah, let's trade the zombies, let's train them around. So now we got what we're looking for. So like you see, I'm trying to keep some zombies alive, because like I said, the more zombies you kill, at least toward the end of the round flip too fast, and then you end up being on island, and you don't want to be on island when you are doing this Easter egg, because the higher the round, the tougher it is to do. So as you can see, the zombies don't eat as hard now, but anything after round 20 is going to be on a different level, and you will need even higher rarity gun to do. So what you want to do after getting those things and building your jet gun, you come into the church, interact with the machine you just saw me did, like you saw me did, and then you want to use your jet gun to pull in one of the LTG materials. Then you come all the way down here, interact with this window, and pull the second one like this. And the third one is going to be here. You want to, look up right here and pull the third one. So that's all we need for the LTG device, which we are going to need for this Easter egg. So the next thing we are going to do now is go all the way to the church to build, we are going to go all the way to the top of the building here. We can now use our zip line to go to where we build the LTG device. But yeah, so you come all the way around here in the cemetery. You can also take some other route, but yeah, you just come all the way here, and then you interact with this desk right here to build your LTG device. So after building the LTG device, the rest is very simple. Place your LTG device right here in the ether storm thing, and you want to try. You remember we left some zombies alive, so you are going to be able to tell the zombies that is trying to attack this A13 from the zombies that are actually coming after you. The difference is the ones that are trying to crash this are going to run straight for you, whereas the other zombies that are trying to come after you, they are going to come after you. They are not going to care about it at all. So you want to keep those zombies alive. I mean, the ones that that are trying to come after you, you want to keep them alive, because like I said, we do not want to flip the rounds unnecessarily. So just watch out. You're going to be able to tell. Look at this zombie, for example, is coming after me, so I just left it alive. uh blew out his legs to make it easier to avoid. And then yeah, you see, it doesn't even care about the storm at all. Now we got our HVT. So this particular zombie that spawns from the storm is what you need to kill next. But you want to come into the church right here. You want to come into the church, and then you take this device, you interact with it. It can be a bit tricky to interact sometimes. So you take that canister, and then you walk down towards the trap around here, just like I'm doing right here. You are going to want to drop this on one of the trap spots. So the first one is just around beside this car right here, and you drop it here. So what we now need to do now is go and trick that zombie towards the trap. So you just want to keep firing up. This is where the GS45 comes in. You want to use uh the armor mode, the fire burst armor mode is going to be helpful in killing manglers, and is actually going to help you during the Easter egg itself. So what you want to do is just um keep attacking the anything that came out from the storm until it has some purple blood kind of thing. So if you can see right here, it's now glowing purple. So you want to interact with the trap stuff and then lead it straight right here where you want to kill it. So after killing it, you can now take the canister and then walk towards the church. So as you can see, we are still on round 12, which is not bad. I mean, if we were careless right now, we'll be probably on round 17, 18. And yeah, so far so good. We are doing very fine. So you want to just put the canister right here and interact with this port. To make this a little bit more straightforward for you, immediately you pick up that Strauss counter, you want to come and pick up this LTG as well, so that it saves you having to go up and down unnecessarily. So immediately you want to pull out your Strauss counter and come here. If it is green, you want to put it on red. If it is red, you want to put it on green. If it is yellow, you want to put it on yellow. So it's usually the opposite of whatever it is, except when it's on yellow. So this one is red, we put it on green. So the third one is on the roof of the Alamo here. So you want to take this route I'm taking, and use the zip line to go there. Yeah, so you drop down from this roof right here. So this one is going, we put it on red. Yeah, so like I said, since you picked up that LTG from the cemetery, you can now place it down here and start defending it again. Remember what I said earlier, in this round I already took out some zombies to make this very straightforward. I only left a few alive, which are crawlers for the most part. So you will be able to tell the difference between the zombies that are trying to come for that stuff. Like this zombie is trying to come after me, not trying to disrupt the storm. So I left this zombie alive because it is coming after me, not the storm, because we are trying to make sure we don't flip rounds unnecessarily. So you should be able to tell zombies that doesn't care about the storm and the ones that are coming after you. So what we are trying to do is just stop the zombies from taking the storm out. You can see the earth gauge, the portal integrity just on the left of your screen. So now we've been able to protect the portal. So the next thing you want to do is come towards this place, right here, and pick up the canister. Again, this is the last one. You pick it up and drop it on any of the spot. So we are going to use this one right here. You just drop it somewhere beside that trap. So now we need to trick um our HVT towards that particular spot. Like before, you are going to do the same thing. You keep attacking until it is glowing some purple substance, and then we are ready to kill it just on just beside the canister. So what we are going to do is just keep attacking till it's going purple, and that is what we are doing right now. If you notice, I'm trying so much to avoid the crawling zombies. So now we've been able to do that. Yeah, so the zombie is almost dead. You need to be careful around this part because you know the abominations, they shoot what's it called, they shoot lasers on their eyes, which can be quite a pain. So you need to be careful of that. Okay, so now, yep, now that we got the abomination into the trap, we need to kill it off now and then proceed with the next part of this Easter egg. So when you pick up your canister, you have a timer on the left side of your screen. As you can see, it says 1 minute 30 seconds. So we have 1 minute 30 seconds to take this back into the church, into the altar room where the pack a punch machine is. So you can take any road you want, as long as you do not waste so much time. Is the time is way more than enough to take this canister into the altar room. So that's what we are doing now. You know, you want to avoid unnecessary stopping on the road. Although if you have the GS45, you really do not need to stop. You can keep killing as you are going if you totally want to. So yep, now that we've gotten this last canister, the last thing we want now, we needed some, you see we are around 15 now because we needed quick revive. We needed to buy a level 2 armor before we start this final boss fight. So we already got that and we've started now. We are in the final boss fight now. You can see my weapon is now epic rarity, right? It's epic rarity now, and then you know, it's still a level 1 pack a punch. But for the start of the Easter egg, it's fine. It's gonna be, you know, quite difficult. You know, it's gonna need some skills, but it's not something impossible. It's not so difficult to do. You're just gonna need to keep moving and be careful you don't get stuck like I almost did just now. I've done this Easter egg maybe about 30-40 times already. So at this point I'll consider myself some kind of pro doing the Easter egg. So yeah, just make sure you know when you're getting the mangas, you're trying to take them out as fast as possible because they are the most annoying in this Easter egg. They can shoot you from far away and then you die to them without even realizing. As you can see, I don't even have a quick revive one because I don't think I need one. I've never failed this Easter egg except probably, you know, the first week or two when this game came out, but after that, you know, we've gotten pretty used to it by now. So as you can see, after killing the first mangler, we have an armor up, a full armor power up just beside the pack a punch, but we are going to leave that because we don't need it right now. It's not going to go away. It's not the same thing as the power ups that pops on the floor. Those ones can go away after a while if you don't take them, but this will not go away. It's going to be helpful on the last part of the Easter egg. And if you notice something, my power, the feed upgrade I'm using is retribution on frenzy, because retribution is very nice. It's going to make sure you are getting armor refilled, and your armor is very, very important here. It's the most important part of this Easter egg. As long as you keep plating up, you keep, refilling your armor when you are done, your armor plate, you are going to be fine. Yeah, so just keep moving, keep saving up essence until you have enough to pack your weapon to, you know level 2. So then this becomes a breeze. But for now, all we are doing is just taking out zombies, running up and down, avoiding the mangler blast. You need to avoid the mangler blast as much as possible. They're very annoying, like before you know it, they've taken you out. Yeah, and then you always make sure you are watching your armor, your ammo level, because that's another thing that can take you out. One of the worst things that can happen to you is, get stuck in a corner without armor. Even with your GS45 without armor, it is nothing. So you want to make sure you have enough ammunition all the time. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We've killed the first red mangler, which is the first, the signifier of the last uh part of the Easter egg. So when you kill the first red mangler, then you are on to the last part of the Easter egg, and then it's almost over. It's almost over. So right now, all we are doing is just, like, as you can see, moving up and down. You don't need much, and you can see it's level 15. I still have my level 1 pack a punch weapon, and I'm still able to do this Easter egg with as much ease as possible. If you have your, and having your jet gun is also beneficial. When you're out of ammunition, you can use your L2 button to, to just take out some zombies. And yeah, it makes sure that, yeah, so we are on the last part of the Easter egg, as you can see. So now this is the tricky part. This is where a lot of people die, because the abomination, right, they can now laser you regardless of if you are moving or not. So you need to be very, very careful of the abominations. Yeah, that's the most difficult part of it, avoiding the aboms. So now we are taking our power ups, the ones that dropped, that we kept for the last part of the battle. This is exactly why I left those power ups all, because at this point in the battle, you discover that, you need to plate up even more than usual. So, and also our field upgrade is charged, which is really, really nice. And you can see I'm almost out of plate. But yeah, right now I just took the power up I was saving for this particular moment. So if I was you in your game, if you can, try to use the plates available around you for the first part of the battle, and then save. As you can see now, we have enough essence to um you know pack a punch level 2 our weapon, which even means that we are now doing way more damage than usual. We have almost taken out the abomination. It's going to take just a few more bullets, and yep, that is it, guy. That is it. That is the Easter eggs. You get to this cutscene, you can skip it, you can, and then you get this option to continue or not. Thank you guys for watching.